Or ODD? Which one would it be, odd or ODD? Wiener on board. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Red. My hair's still wet, so that's why it looks like that. Oh, thank you, One Love. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this little munchkin. I mean, what kind of, this is the best emotional support animal ever. Oh, bless yous. Bless yous. Ew. You're going to expose yourself. Hey, Anne-Marie. I know, he's just so precious. Hey, Susan Goins and Marie Davis. Country Girl. Hey, RJ. Come on, let me.
More proof this is Laura's dog. During this live, she says, I really want to keep him. Or something like that, as if he's not hers. Nobody breeder gave him to her. She did another reading this time on Lisa K. Yeah, I seen it. Cursed had a panel. I don't care to watch it. I don't believe a fucking thing Ryan says. I think he's involved. I don't know if them other creators are or not, but nope. It's my opinion Ryan's involved in this and he shouldn't be sitting on anybody's panel. So I'm not going to watch anything that he's on. Sorry, guys. Still like ya. Don't like Ryan. And I think anything that fucker says is bullshit. So, what we're watching here is right after Laura got arrested. Hold on, guys. My coffee's over boiling. Okay, we're back and we have coffee. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we're going to forget the cursed thing. What we're going to do is move forward and I'm going to stay on track. No distractions. I'm still going to talk about what I'm talking about. I'll watch all that stuff later. Hold on. Good morning, Ivy's mom. I just have no desire to watch anything with Ryan on it. And anybody who hosts Ryan, it gives me great concern. So, whatever. What we're watching is right after Laura got arrested, she has a phone call. This is where Fred tells you that they found Summer in a cave. I thought we should watch it. Morning, sweet sativa. Okay.
I hold you like a baby. No, you're wanting me to play. Yeah, it's a Pomeranian. Hey,
Maybe a mix. Maybe a Pomeranian mixed with a Chihuahua, but that is a Chihuahua as well. And I am betting this is like when you first got the fucking dog. Fred goes to jail, Laura goes to jail. Who ends up with this fucking dog out of nowhere? Ziggy. I'm going to bet somebody got that fucking dog to you from Tennessee. Or you went down and got it because that is Laura's dog. However, let's go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, shit. A giant pot blue in the cafeteria. Oh, shit. You'll have to tell me about it. Sorry, I just got up and got a shower. Did my thing. I probably should have called you. Hi, BB. Love you. Okay. She's so fucking weird.
This keeps them entertained for a very long time. Just go like this.
Irritated? It keeps them irritated? Is that what she said?
Look, I got 15 without makeup on. Well, thank you. I have a little bit on. I have a...
No Ivy's, Mom. Laura had 2 dogs. The sister came out lying, saying that this guy had the dogs to put another fucking name out there. But we're discovering this is Laura's dog. In my opinion, this is 100% the dog that Laura used to have. She had 2 Chihuahuas. They disappeared. She gets out of jail. Ziggy has a Chihuahua. You gotta be fucking shitting me. She took her man, her dog. She's trying to take the land that I believe is mine, Ziggy. You ain't getting it.
moisturizer, like BB cream type, you know. Hey, Angie, it's live. So let me get chat pulled up here.
While Fred and Laura were in jail.
So I've heard, I haven't watched anything on YouTube, but
Extremely.
okay. I haven't watched anything on YouTube, but I've heard a few things from you guys and stuff. So I've heard a little bit of the rumors or things that I've heard people calling Hawkins County like somebody's gonna, like a girl that answers the phone is going to know about an investigation on Summer Wells. I hope you guys can
Ziggy, their cops are going to confide in her because they work with her and have known that lady for years and years and years. I agree she gets a little rude at times, but that's because of you. Smiley, other people that have called there and harassed her, that when you do talk to her, she actually does slow down and become very nice. I've had conversations with her. And I would think that she knows more about the Summer Wells investigation than you, unless you have guilty knowledge of it. Right? How dare you put somebody down who works in their jails and shit? Like, she doesn't know nothing about the Summer Wells investigation. She just answers the phone. Well, I mean, she has to deal with you motherfuckers at the beginning of this every fucking day. Y'all was fucking harassing the shit out of her. But let's continue.
understand that I mean, Michelle Bean used to work at the jail. And she told me that people that work in the office don't know anything about cases.
So now we got an insider working with Ziggy, Michelle Bean. Everybody remember that name.
So I wouldn't go by what somebody says who answers the phone at the jail. Or I didn't listen to it, but I did hear a rumor that somebody said that there was a helicopter over Laurel Park yesterday. That some locals saw a helicopter over the area. I wish I knew that to be fact.
She stated she had 2 chihuahuas. Just the other day, we went over it. In that live where I played her, she had 2 chihuahuas and they disappeared. And then her sister went in the chat, gave a name of somebody who would have the dogs, but Laura didn't know that person. Fred didn't know the person. Ziggy didn't know the person. But Ziggy's sitting there with a chihuahua on her lap. I'm telling you, I'm taking bets. That's Laura's dog. She even says in here, I wish I could keep him or something on that lines. She was never meant to keep this dog. Oh, she kept him all right. The boyfriend, husband too. But let's go.
Aw, Special K. I know. He's so sweet. I want to keep him so bad.
I want to keep him so bad. There you go. It's not her dog. But okay.
Fred's status, I don't know. I saw that he had a court date this morning and I haven't seen any updated status or anything. Laura still looks like she's in jail. For those that know, Laura got arrested also. I don't know what she was thinking. Let me see if she's on the Hawkins County site yet. Oh. Huh. She's not coming up on Hawkins County still. Oh, yeah, Dark Rose sketches. I'm trying to remember what she said about the guy. Well, thank you, One Love. I know, Vet Girl. Hey, Berry Boo. Yeah, she's in Hawkins County. I don't have any I don't have really any update. I emailed Fred and to let him know that Laura was in jail. I haven't heard back.
I emailed Fred.
He's not very good at the technology stuff. She's in Hawkins County from what I saw on Mobile Patrol.
Coughing. I forget what I was gonna say. Fuck it.
So let's see here. Not arranged yet, maybe. I know. I don't understand how that happens. Like, well, except the fact you would think if they if Fred just got arrested for dealing, you know, they would probably be watching Laura too, you know, and so it's kind of disappointing that she wasn't a little bit more careful right after something like that happened with Fred. Hey, Lady May. Yeah, beautiful sunflower. He was supposed to, but I don't have an update on it.
I promise you guys, so you can see my head and I'm not cut off under there. I'm only 4'11". So I like sit way down and I'm trying to get my face. Can I take that off? Let me see something. I'm just really short. I apologize. So when you see me scooting around and shit, it's because I'm trying to get taller for the camera.
1 second.
Who? I'll never understand it.
Ask your cards. I haven't done a reading on him yet. He did say, well, when I asked about Andy, remember he said, he goes, well, he might be involved, but, and then he goes on and talks about this Cotton Simpson.
When you've been so dedicated to Andy being on the road, that there's even a fraction of a moment of a time that you could switch and say, oh no, he really thought it was Andy, but no, now it's Cotton. But you knew for a fact it was Andy, right? But okay.
Did we do drugs together? No. Where did you come up with that? I love people saying that. I didn't stream a visit with him. Streaming a visit with him would mean that I streamed it live. Are you talking? When I think of streaming, I think of live, but plus people keep saying that, but they don't show any proof anywhere.
You recorded a visit and then you streamed it. There's video of it right on your channel. What do you mean? Show proof of it. You have shown it a million times. I've shown it a million times. Everybody else on this fucking platform has shown it a million times. You are all the way back then leading your audience to believe that what they're saying is lies, even as you put it out. Like, no, I didn't stream it. It wasn't live. Yes, it was. The visit between you and Fred wasn't live, but the conversation between you two was. Stop that, Ziggy. You still do it till today. You do shit and then say, oh, no, it's not truth. I didn't do that. Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, you did. Gonghead.
Hey, Amy. I'm not sure. I'm interested in knowing that, though.
Look at her. She got her bathing suit or whatever that net thing is on. This is before they get married. She's wearing that. She probably was just in the bedroom dressing up and showing Fred herself and shit on the fucking chirp and shit. They concocted a plan for her to come out live and talk about Laura's arrest.
You look at his daughters.
She probably just hopped the plane from Tennessee with that dog. Laura went to jail. She had to hurry up and go get the dog. She has her swimming suit on. She was down there swimming somewhere for a minute. Jumped back on the fucking plane, brought the dog home. She does videos. Welcome videos. Welcome, Bella. I didn't say hi to you guys. Oh, goodness. This woman. I feel like I'm getting a cold.
Quick. I was hoping to get an email from his.
She was smuggling it like drugs. Innocent. She shoved it up her tuwa.
His like ex-wife or his he called Hawkins County. Do you really think they did not say it was false, for one? For two, do you really think somebody who's answering a phone at Hawkins County, plus it wasn't Hawkins County who interviewed him, it was TBI.
People keep saying Hawkins County's off the case, but do you realize that Pruitt just called Ziggy back? They're still on the case. She spoke to Pruitt concerning Summer's case, where he hung up on her because she was playing games. Do you realize that Hawkins County, TBI, and FBI card team, they work together, Ziggy? The fact that Pruitt called you back shows that they're still lead investigators. You do know that, right? You write TBI and Pruitt calls you back. What does that tell you? That tells you TBI contacted Pruitt and then Pruitt called you. I just want you to understand that. And for those of you that say Pruitt's no longer on the case, he was as of 2 fucking weeks ago when he called Ziggy back. Do you think they made him do that for imagination? Was it made up? Did she get a voice changer, talk to somebody? I mean, come on now. Pruitt's still on the case and so is Hawkins County, Ziggy. It's plain as day. Plus, that's where they made him go to dip his phone when Kathy took him, right? But let's continue.
From what I'm understanding, it was TBI. So come on. He said the big guys. It wasn't Hawkins County. Thank you, Sunflower.
It kills me. You actually get people in her chats going, Pruitt's not on the case anymore. Well, then he wouldn't have called Fred to question him. Duh. If he's not on the case, why did he call Fred or Ziggy? What does that show you? He just wanted to say hello. Hey, Ziggy, how you doing? You're such a fucking numbskull. And the people that believe you, they're even dumber.
Oh, we have two. So beautiful Sunflower. Well, the lady wouldn't know anything, Karen. How would she know anything? Is she part of is she investigating the case herself? Do you think that the investigators sit there and talk about what they're doing with the office staff? We'll show where.
Ziggy, the office staff answers the phone, makes appointments, probably writes in the calendar. What do you think that they do? Of course they talk to her about that. She has to set dates, probably not deeply, but she knows. And again, here's you and so many others getting online to start bullshit and make people hate Hawkins County, the police, and make them believe that the investigation isn't going correctly. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. I've always seen through your bullshit. Like, you literally make people believe that work in the police station that are investigating this case, that people are not working there or investigating it, or they don't hear things. But yet you're going to get on here and cite your source. What was the name she said earlier? I'm going to listen to it. Who used to work there, that's giving you details. How do you even know somebody that close? I can't wait for you to go to jail. I really can't. It's an everyday hope and dream.
Show it where it is. You guys, it doesn't change anything to come in here and just like, it's already out there. Do I seem I'm not really worried about it at all. People keep saying that, but they show no proof. I read all the rules. It did not say anything about me not being able to record it.
I think when they arrest her, they're going to arrest her for interfering with an investigation. That's what recording that did. You hindered an investigation. They questioned Fred in court, and he came out to YouTube and told you about it. They even went on after that to tell him he was not allowed to talk about Summer Wells' case while in jail with you. I believe it was right after this. I cannot wait to read what your charges are going to be. I would say hindering, tampering. I think you got quite a few coming.
Hey, Pam. They'd be knocking at the door already. Yeah. See, what's going to happen is because people are such haters, but yet they want the information at the same time. They just don't want it to be me. They want it to be them. But yet nobody's reached out to Fred or even tried, which is.
She used to say this all the time. Nobody's reached out to Fred. He'll talk to anybody. Nobody's tried. What did she just say? Let's go back a second.
Pam.
Oh, the information. They just don't want it to be her that it comes from. The police don't want it to be you that it comes from. The investigators, the authorities, Ziggy, they want it to be them that it comes from. Because when you put that jailhouse call out, you've already tainted it, and that could be something they can use against Fred in court as evidence. They show jailhouse calls in some situations. Ask Casey Anthony. You took an investigative tool of theirs and made it public. Tampering. I promise you.
They'd be knocking at the door already.
My thing is I don't take anything Ryan says for truth. And anybody who believes anything Ryan says, I haven't listened to Lisa's stuff yet. We can go listen to that after this if you guys want, but we'll listen to it on Ziggy's end because I don't believe a fucking thing Ryan says. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't like Ryan. I don't like that he was on the road the same day as Ziggy. I don't like how he started on Ziggy's panel as her friend and then there was a fight. I don't like that he went to the jail to try to visit Fred. I don't like that him and his wife went to Florida chasing some strange little girl and recording. It's creepy to me. I don't like Ryan. I'm allowed to that opinion. So anybody who hosts him on his channel, I try to stay away from it. I just don't find him credible. I think that I've looked into his past, that he's a UFO conspiracist, that he's been in other communities on YouTube, and people in the other communities don't like him. They don't believe him. They think has frivolous claims. They actually even pushed him out of their community a little bit. You guys should go research. And then he comes over here to the Summer Wells community pretending to be Mr. Savior hero, sending videos to his brother he never fucking talks about ever again. He's up on not Light Holler, but Light Road with Andy, talking shit on the people that live there while going through. I'm just not okay with Ryan. I don't like him, and I don't like the games he's played. And if people don't think that there's something wrong with him going on YouTube money down to Florida on a fucking vacation and chasing strange little girls around, then they got a problem. I think he should be jailed. But we'll continue.
Yeah, see, people are gonna, what's gonna happen is they're gonna, because people are such haters, but yet they want the information at the same time. They just don't want it to be me. They want it to be them. But yet nobody's reached out to Fred or even tried, which is, I don't understand why. And so they're going to try to ruin my communication with him. Because they're so freaking jealous that it's not them, but yet they.
We'll watch it, but we'll watch it on a funny perspective. I'm gonna try not to talk about what they talk about. We'll watch it after this. But we'll watch it on Ziggy's channel because I'm not giving Ryan the time of day. Not even for an instant. I wish others wouldn't. I can't make them not. I can't tell people who to support. People are allowed to disagree with me and have their own opinions. But when you go chasing strangers' children's live, you put it on YouTube, that's a problem to me. You had your wife fake jogging. Oh, yeah, there's that kid. That is the most disgusting shit I have ever seen. I thought Cher was bad. No, that's like they did exactly what a kidnapper would do if a kidnapper was kidnapping a kid. They were teaching people how to kidnap a child, how to spy on children, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. It's disgusting, in my opinion. Never could be forgiven. Never. off the back of making money on Summer Wells community here on YouTube. They take a vacation to go torment a child. I hope that parent finds out one day and presses charges on him and his fucking fake psychic ass fucking mole face ugly fucking wife.
Don't want to do the work to talk to him. They want the information, but yet they don't want me getting it. No, I haven't called the jail yet and saw if his bond got lowered. I've been checking the Hawkins County.
And then dude's so greedy, he makes posts all the time like, I'll protect my content if you share it. Okay, so how are you helping Summer? You're out there searching for her and you make threats to people who want to share information you have about her or things you've done. I wouldn't do that. Never. Oh, I also, before we go over anything Ryan cursed and all that, I want to go watch some of Jody's stuff. The things she posted. Like, I really do apologize for those of you that disagree with me about Ryan. I'm just not a fan. And his chat is full of the psychic shit. Full. He come here from other huge platforms after chasing UFOs. Nah, Holmes, I don't care if he was on the History Channel, the Sci-Fi Channel, the God Channel. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't make him credible. Go research him. Go research the other community he was in prior to this one. They don't like him. Oh, yeah, that girl. You know what? Because Andrew doesn't live very far from me. He's only a couple hours from me. A few hours, like 4 hours. We used to get those here in Pittsburgh. Those for that girl that, what the fuck is her name? Andrew's been covering that girl since the beginning of time. He's talked about her before. Jennifer something, or no, what is her name? But she does look like Ryan's wife. You're right. I don't think it is, though. She was taller than Ryan's wife and bigger. Hey, little Dev, morning. Okay.
County site to see if anything changed with
She's about to get busy here with Fred calling and shit. Or she has a recorded call. But I got to get this off my chest. Like, do y'all think it's okay that Ryan went down to Florida and chased some little girl to playground with no children? He has no children. Him and his wife are running around a fucking playground, chasing children, recording them, sitting in her car with cameras and shit. Like, what? I'm going to sit in my car and watch Jen run around. Perfect opportunity for Jen to give me a signal and I can go snatch a kid and run. I mean, come on, man. It was at the start. Hold on, let me go see. I can show his page. I can't play his material because he doesn't allow you to play information about Summer Wells. He'll strike you and get an attorney and even take you to court. It's in all of his community posts. But he really wants Summer found. Right? Y'all believe that? Let me go find this. I've shared it. I've shown it on my channel once before. A little bit. That's when the threats started coming. You know what? I didn't monetize. Let them fucking strike me. I got one strike. Fuck it. They take my channel down. I have a backup channel, AI art. Just sub over there just in case, my AI channel. Because I'm going to actually let you guys see this shit. Oh, did he take it off? Wait, there's where he's with all of his brothers. He starts off. He just shows the sights for his brother who's disabled. One video goes viral because he does it in Laurel Park. Right around the time Fred comes out with this shit from jail. And then all of a sudden, I've decided I'm going to become a Summer Wells investigator. Deeply. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. 1 year. Here we go. Summer Wells. They start off by searching for Donna Serafina. Does anybody remember that? It started over Donna Serafina. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for it. If it ain't here, I've shown it before. In my next live, I'll come show you it on my live. It looks like he took it off. Yep. After I showed it, he took it off. I have it. Morning, A1. Yeah, Kelly Sue. That's it. Acronite. Yep. Okay. Let me go to my lives. Let me see if I can find it on my channel. Because I really do want you guys to see what him and his wife did. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I put his name in the title. Jeez, I got a lot of fucking videos, lives. But they tell you I delete them all. Okay, it might be that one. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yep, that's probably it. Hold on. No, fuck. Give me time. I'll find it. Actually, let me try one more thing. No. Fuck. I'll find it. We'll share it next time. Ryan Fringe, Truth, Florida. Let's try that. Oh, here it is. Found it. And see if I give a fuck. Strike me.
Hey, everyone.
Listen, Ryan, here's the thing. When you go striking people, it shows that you have something to hide. Because we're sharing information for Summer, right? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. The TBI, everybody asked you to share her picture. So go ahead, strike me, take me to court. We'll fight, and we'll see if a judge likes that you went down to fucking Florida and chased some strange little girl. However, we're going to fucking watch this now.
And so today we are doing something very much unlike anything we've done before. A couple months ago, we got a tip from someone in another state, far away from where we live in Tennessee. Do you want to do the intro with me?
Not really.
Fine, get back to your show.
Hey peeps.
Okay, so anyway, the person in another state emailed me, said that she really wanted to talk to me on the phone. It was urgent. And so I gave her my number. She gave me a call. And she was very emotional. The reading that Jen did that week before we went on our hike had a line that was like, it was something like, tell them you saw her face. And everything else kind of made sense in the hike afterwards. I was reviewing the reading and thinking about our hike, and that one line didn't make any sense. Although before the reading, I remember I mentioned to everyone.
Since you're new to H&R Block, we'll go through your tax returns from the past 3 years for any money your last guy might have missed.
I could get money.
That not every reading is intended for Jen and I or our hike. Sometimes it's intended for someone else out there, something someone else needs.
The worst potato salad I've ever had in my life. It sounded like it was going to be so.
I'm not even going to watch the whole video tonight. We'll go over it another time. We're just going to watch when they're at the playground. Okay? We'll start. Yeah, we'll just start here.
Got everything?
Sun is amazing.
I know, it's a beautiful day. It's definitely a beautiful day.
Let me find out some strange ass fucking YouTubers are coming to a playground I have my child at playing, taking fucking pictures and following her and getting close to her. I swear to God, I would have beat the fuck out of your wife without one fuck given. Just joking, so I don't get in trouble. Maybe. Serafina did. Ziggy didn't bring him here. Serafina did. He was in Serafina's chats and all that other shit. And when he came out, he was following Serafina's tips. He started with Donna Serafina, then went to Ziggy.
All right, so we are gonna wait for 10 minutes, and then you'll
Start running.
start your run at round 2. Longer run today, probably, huh?
Yeah. If anything good comes out of it here, that's one thing. I'll get my workout in anyway. You know, just gotta stay positive.
Okay, and parking lot's empty, which is kind of cool. So I can see every single person coming in.
That's true.
Oh, but I gotta put my Clark Kent disguise on. Totally unrecognizable now.
Totally. Now I'm gonna take my usual.
There you go.
There.
Totally unrecognizable.
Now.
All right. I'm gonna get set up with my electronics. All right, you ready for this?
I hope so.
Mission totally impossible.
I just wish I hadn't eaten such a big sandwich. It's not digesting fast.
Yeah, I'm still pretty full. Well,
I can't believe I ate the whole thing. And the worst potato salad I've ever had in my life. It sounded like it was going to be so good. Buttermilk, mayo.
and then you took a one bite and you're
One
like,
bite, I'm like, there's horseradish. One thing I hate, because I ate it before thinking it was coleslaw.
Oh, pure.
Big old bite of it.
Pure.
Just like I did with the wasabi.
Then you shouldn't be here. If you can't tell the difference between coleslaw and fucking potato salad, and you're staying at a friend's house and they're making you food, and you're sitting in the house, you're sitting in your car complaining about their food, you're a straight bitch. For real. But whatever. And you're half fucking dead in the head, because who doesn't know fucking potato salad from coleslaw? Cabbage, potatoes, dumb fuck.
Thinking it was avocado.
Eyes watering.
So
That was real eyes watering.
if I ever want to like make people think my eyes are watering, just take a big old dollop of wasabi.
Oh, that's funny.
No, but that's why I can't eat anything that tastes of those two things, because I had such bad experiences with them.
We have the weirdest conversations when we're doing something really serious.
I think it's our defense mechanism.
Yeah,
We're trying to keep it light.
A lot can change in 5 years, but the price of your internet.
So that we don't freaking freak
out. Yeah, it does keep the nerves
I'm
down.
still feeling weird, so feeling really weird, but it's not the headache.
All right, we are gonna get set up and get started. And our other couple we're working with is coming soon, within half an hour. So
I know you guys aren't going to see this until after, but wish us luck anyway. I'll just say wish us luck, even though you can't.
If they wish us luck and we're successful, they won't see this for like a year, because there will be a trial and all kinds of stuff. So wish us luck at the end when you're seeing this and you already know everything that happened. Anyway.
Bye.
Never know how to end.
in the playground area. This might be more promising. Oh, wow.
Okay. Are you there? Yeah, I'm here. I saw you on the scene, but I was able to get closer and noticed that she had brown eyes, but also she just looks too old. Yeah. To be her. So I just want to let you know. What? Today that was? Yeah.
Just now.
Before you guys got here. But that came in a SUV? I think that's a
Yeah, they came in the white van that's near the entrance, and there were 3 kids that got out. That's the one, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah, the green shorts.
Okay, yeah. I figured that yesterday. Yeah, she was at least 10. So. Okay. It's a nice day today.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I pretty much tracked every person pulling in here, and I didn't see anybody suspicious today, and nobody's pulling in anymore.
Nobody's what?
There's no more cars pulling in, as far as I can see.
There's more. Just
Well,
wait.
keep an eye on it, though.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, I know.
You know? Be like a perfect day. There's one blonde girl, maybe in the green shirt. Jen, did you take her out?
I think, she's not in. Are you in the park right now?
Yeah.
Maybe you can catch Jen at some point.
She's still running.
Yeah, just
And ask her if she looked at her.
help her with her phone, or tell her to come to the car. And
So there's another girl there with them spying, talking to him on the phone. In my opinion, it sounds like squall. But whatever.
I can help her.
She's kind of the right size and still with blonde hair.
When you see Jen, let me know, and I'll try to call her again, and maybe you guys can get her connected.
Okay, she's right here. I see her. She's jogging.
They got all their donations, Bella. And they went on vacation for 3 or 4 days down to Florida to stay with a YouTuber in a colorful trailer that's a psychic. And then they went to a playground and sat there for hours and stalked everybody coming in. Then Jen gets out. Then at the end, they find one little girl in particular that looks like Summer. It's scary as fuck. Anybody who follows this dude, they need their head examined.
You want me to call her?
No, just flag her down, or just walk up to her or something.
She's coming around now. Maybe I can cross paths, kind of.
Yeah, and then stop with her, and let me know when you do that, and I'll try to call her again. She might have to unlock her phone to actually answer.
Yeah.
I'm pretending like I'm calling somebody.
You're just 2 ladies talking. That's okay.
Oh, she's not coming towards me now. She's going to the car.
Yeah, I'm trying to flag her down here.
Okay.
She's by the flagpole. Maybe she's checking somebody out.
She's talking to someone.
Just came. Some little girls just came. Purple pants.
I think to answer your phone,
So freaking frustrated right now.
I'm on speaker. You have to unlock to answer the phone. Are you trying to answer when it's
I didn't
locked?
know that. Yeah.
So go ahead
Why
and
didn't I
unlock.
know that?
Did that?
I think I'm done running.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and call. Go ahead and call.
Yeah, it just immediately ended again.
Really?
Yeah, let me try again.
Try again.
See if you see something happen.
Yeah, I'm looking at her phone. I'm looking at her phone right now.
Calling right now.
Ryan, we are owed transparency. I want to know who the fuck you were talking to on the other side of that phone. I want to know who that woman and man is you're speaking with. This is bullshit. It's scary. You're teaching people how to kidnap a child. You're stalking children in plain daylight on a playground in an area where you don't live. And I don't care, fucking strike me. Strike my channel all you want, you Donna Seraphine, a psychic fuck network motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Please understand that. This right here is what made you sick in the fucking head, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it just ended. I wonder if my phone's confused because it might think there's still a phantom connection or something.
You want to drop us all and reconnect again?
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
So what's the plan? Because I'm so frustrated right now.
I watched every single vehicle come in. There's nobody suspicious.
I even ran harder to catch these kids. I thought was promising, but no.
Yeah,
She
it's
looked more like she was Asian.
yeah. I saw some.
It's even harder to catch these kids. Let me find out you're on a playground recording and looking at my child. For even 1 second. Girl, do you know what I would do to you? You can't take your kids anywhere. This is proof of that. Hold on. Playing with AI art fun. I'll post it in my community post. If somebody has Summer and they had fear that somebody had Summer, they should have called the police. The police would follow up on a tip. They should have called TBI. They follow up on tips. I promise you. There's no reason ever for Ryan and Jen to have gone down and have stalked children in a whole other state off the back of Summer after coming here with Donna Serafina and Ziggy. No, thank you.
Come in here.
I think I've seen every single kid.
Me too. In the part. This part.
Yeah, and I even, I tried to survey when I was running over there. I tried to survey.
Phoebe. Hold on. Damn it. You're not welcome here. Don't come here.
Unknown caller.
Oh.
Unknown caller.
So now it's on. Put it on speaker. Hit the little speaker button. Okay, so.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to call Ryan now.
And there, now select it. There you go.
Like walk.
Yep.
Saving money feels right. Just like when things are packed tidy and tight. Get up.
I hope when they figure Summer shit out that this dude gets fucking jail time for this. I really do. Who asked me that? Somebody came in. They just woke up. Joe. Oh, this is Ryan and his wife took a vacation on the back of money they made on Summer Will's case. And they went down and stalked the playground, pretending to look for Summer while stalking children.
Huh?
Oh wow, I was adopted.
Oh. Could be. So as I was going out to the park to call it off, Jen was sitting on a bench looking at a child that appeared to look identical to Summer Wells, with his or her head shaved. And I was stunned when Jen pointed her out to me. Jen, luckily, caught the license plate number, and we're thinking we may actually report it to the authorities.
That's a big step.
I kind of need another opinion. I want to get her opinion. So we're going to get a friend's opinion on whether she thinks it looks like her.
Whatever. We're going to go back to Ziggy now. But y'all get the point. So if you're hosting Ryan on your channel, don't expect me to be there. That's not okay. I can never, ever, ever agree with just that one thing he did. Let's go back to Ziggy.
For the hearings, it still says 6/23/23 at 9 a.m. and it doesn't have a hearing result. Nor does it mention anything about no new information. He might have, maybe. Thank you, Carrie. I hear that this guy, hold on, guys. He's calling me.
This is a prepaid call from an inmate at the Hawkins County Jail, Tennessee, carried by Combined Public Communications. Three-way or call waiting is not allowed and may automatically disconnect call. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. If you are an attorney or designated legal counsel, contact inmatesales.com at 702-931-3938 to have your number set to do not record. Please select from the following options if you consent to this call being recorded, and to accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, your call has been accepted.
Hello? Hey, what's going on? I don't know where she got arrested at. I'm trying to still figure that out. I mean, Hawkins County. She's in Hawkins County.
She's down here in Hawkins County?
Yeah. You didn't know that? I messaged you. I sent you an email to tell you. Oh. She had it looks like she had a possession and a pair.
They can't, innocent. They can get trespassing. If they do, nobody in that family no longer has any rights to that land as far as I know. There's a trust. We're going to uncover my father's name on it, I believe. And then I'll press charges on them for trespassing. So don't go there.
So a possession charge and a paraphernalia charge.
For what?
Meth, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why she you would think that she would have known that they would be watching her, you know?
Well, I don't know why would she.
Why she what?
Why she would even have anything.
Why she would even have anything on her? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why she would have.
Man, your guys' phone system sucks. It cuts in and out.
I know, it's aggravating.
Yeah, I don't know. I talked to Laura 3 hours before she was arrested.
When did she get arrested?
Yeah, she got arrested at like 12:30 in the morning today. So, yeah.
And somebody hurried up and paid for you to come down and try to clean it up. And you took Laura's dog home, came back here in your fucking bathing suit, under them ugly clothes. Not that I have any room to talk right now. With her dog. But okay.
Late last night, early this morning at 12:30. So, hey, did you have court this morning?
No, I don't have court to.
Hey, it's listed here on it said that you had court this morning. It said 6:23 at 9 a.m. Yeah, I just noticed this like today and I was like, oh my God, or I saw it late last night and I was like, oh my God, he has court this morning. What was that?
October the 31st.
Yeah, I don't even see that court date anymore.
Well, hell, I don't know. They may come in. They may have somebody.
Hey, who did you talk to? Huh?
They may have somebody. We'll see.
Damn it. I was trying to. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to hear you. It sucks. It's like. Oh, okay. Yeah. So. A little bit. What'd you say? Maybe they what? Yeah. They did? Again? They gave you a lie detector test?
I think they may have found her.
You think they may have found her?
Because
Because he went straight up and answered me. When I asked him if she was in the cave.
In the cave? You think, is that where you were thinking she was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying she was off like a cliff.
She is underwater.
Underwater? So when did you learn this? Through what?
A person
so you heard this? I mean,
Now, how many times has she said she didn't say this? How many times did she say, we never said Fred said they found Summer in a cave? Let me rewind that just a little bit because I was typing and not really listening. We'll go to 24 minutes here.
Found her?
Because he went straight up and answered me. When I asked him if she was in the cave.
In the cave? You think, is that where you were thinking she was?
A1, I'm going to put it in my community post after this just in case Ryan strikes me. Although that's only 2 strikes. So I still have 1 more. Let's see. But yeah, I'll post my backup channel in my community post just in case. I usually just use it for art. But if something should happen because I showed Ryan's bullshit. Because you ain't allowed to share his content in the case of a missing child where we're all supposed to be sharing and searching. But okay. When does Ernie get out?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying she was off like a cliff.
She is underwater.
Underwater? So when did you learn this?
You have to.
Through what?
A person
So you heard this?
He's probably not banned from Messenger. He could probably have private text messages and shit. He was probably only banned from like social media posting and harassing and things like that. But I think he would still be allowed to use Messenger. So you should have been able, but it probably wasn't him. He does have a Facebook though. All right, I'm going to pull myself off of here and just come and chat so you guys can listen to this because I keep disturbing it. And this is important.
I mean, who did you speak to? It sucks. That phone's... Is there another phone there you can call me on? Or is there just one phone? They're all used?
Yeah.
Hey, who did you talk to? Did you talk to TBI or Hawkins County?
I talked to Hawkins County.
You think it was Hawkins County?
Yes.
Who was it that questioned you?
It was Lieutenant. I don't know.
Lieutenant Pruitt or not? I don't know.
I don't know which it was.
So you think that they may have found her, really?
Because they wouldn't answer.
They
would just say that they found the cave.
They found the cave?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, why does she trash everybody? Because they all have the psychic network in their chats. That's why. I'm not a fan of Ernie neither. I'm sorry, Tennessee Crime Blonde. You guys are allowed to like him. I find him amusing. But he's lived in Hawkins County and worked at the Hay House and has connections to Kingsport and started with the lady that's saying that Candace and Summer are in the woods on White Boy's channel. I ain't never done nothing like that, man. What's her name? Justice, whatever. Mystery Angels girl. I forget. The Bill Bondsmith. I can't get down with that. It isn't that I don't like anybody. I don't like the ones that have the psychics in their chats. And that's what you guys got to understand. The ones who have played games in this. I truly believe this is a couple different rings for a couple different reasons. And rings mean a group of people. I think it's my opinion that Ryan and Ernie and Ziggy and Serafina and Sissy Bible, aka Kathy Malseed, are all involved in that. Cher, yes, but they all do, Crystal. I don't know what she's saying. Listen, I don't tell other people not to like people. Y'all are allowed your own opinions. I can just give you my opinion on them and why I feel the way I do. Ernie's been on my panel. He's promised me information he never gave me. He's lied. If the psychics got the wrenches, fuck no, not at all. I agree. Tennessee, Kentucky, Pennsylvania. In my opinion, there are rings. And it's going to be more than one person. And if you pay attention now, like I explained the other day in the chat, you see the wrenches and the psychics holding the wrenches. Phoebe's one of them. That's why I kicked her out. Okay.
So, okay, once again.
When I asked if they got,
Yeah.
they got the case.
So when you asked if they found Summer, they want to answer you?
No.
They avoided the question?
Yes, so it makes sense that they did. And then that's when the live
they gave you a lie detector test? Did you pass?
they're wanting to give you the lie detector.
Oh, are you going to take it?
Not yet.
Are you going to?
What really disturbs me, and fuck it, I'm going to talk shit on Dawn and Candace here. What really disturbs me is that them two came out against the psychics while working with psychics. It doesn't make Dawn and Candace look innocent. You get the whole Juanita thing and running through the woods and this Mike and Barb. And at first, Candace was okay with Juanita. And then it was, oh no, she did this after Cher. I'm just not, it makes me feel like Candace and Dawn. That's one of the things that make me feel like Candace and Dawn are a part of this. Is the psychic, the fake dildos, it's just so much. You got to go back and watch it all. There's not enough time in the world to sit here and watch 3 years of this over and over again. We're going to have to go back and look at the psychic shit again. Benny has a lot of it on his channel. We could watch it there. I mean, that's not true, Innocent. At first, Dawn they came out like, oh, we talked to Juanita, and they approved her of being there. And then Cher started attacking Juanita, and all of a sudden they hated her. And Jody hated her. But Dawn came out friendly with Juanita. I think so too. I think they're guilty of knowledge. I think they're guilty of the reasoning why Summer went missing. I don't know that they've caused harm to her, but after listening to Jody's things she's posted a million times, I was hoping we'd get something fucking new out of her. And listening, Juanita is a psychic from New York, A1, that was there like day one on the fucking ground. Like the very second Summer went missing, from my understanding. I think they're innocent. They didn't hurt Summer. However, I think they know why Summer is not here, and I think it's because of their bad choices. It bothers me listening to Benny describe Dawn on so many occasions and how Dawn was. And that's what you hear in Jody Sue's calls that she posted yesterday. You also hear in prior lives with Benny how the police treated Dawn and Candace, and how Benny says that Dawn was up there DVing Candace while he was there and disappeared and took off to Knoxville. However, I do believe he is searching for Summer. I don't think he knows where Summer is, but I think he knows why. That's just my opinion. Like I said, you guys are allowed your own opinions. Yeah. Yep. It's we'll see her in the resurrection day one. It's him coming out with the same story as Fred and Marlena. It's just strange to me. I think that's a possibility. But I also think that Fred said cadaver dogs hit behind his truck. So it may not be a possibility and they're just hiding shit. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Summer. I know just as much as you guys do. I could just point things out that I see that look shady that hopefully one day can lead us to the right place. I think it is. I think answers are coming soon. I really, truly believe that. Yeah, Fred's more suspicious to me than Candace. Fred and his sister, and his niece, and his other sister. They're actually even more suspicious to me than Jody Sue and Andy. Actually, in my opinion, and I may get hate for this, I think Andy and Jody Sue look more innocent than any of them. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to it. They still have shady shit about them. Lots of it. But I don't think they have as much shady shit as Fred and Dawn. Something in them calls Jody points out is, oh, the police were down there doing whatever with Fred and Dawn. We're going to listen to that. Let me not jump ahead. We still got an hour of this. So I'm going to jump off and just not chat for at least 5-10 minutes so we could push through this. I'll just watch chat.
Or ODD? Which one would it be, odd or ODD? Wiener on board. How's everybody doing today?
Listen, Bella, Innocent's been with me a long time, since the beginning. She doesn't protect the Wills. There are times where Innocent says, yeah, that looks shady or whatever, or ask questions. I think we all want Dawn and Candace to be innocent because that's their baby and we've been following them, right? Like in the back of my head, I want Dawn and Candace to be innocent as fuck. Evidence shows otherwise in certain situations, and I wouldn't say that Innocent sticks up for them all the time. Just so you guys know, I've seen Innocent say, yeah, that looks weird. she just doesn't want to attack them. And I don't either necessarily. And I told you guys that. Not because I don't believe that they're guilty or not guilty, but because I don't want to hurt their boys. But you have to talk about it a little bit at some points. So we'll talk a little bit about it. But I think there are a lot of shady things with Dawn and Candace. Do I think they hurt their child? No. Do I think they were searching for their child? The evidence, to me, shows that they were searching. However, is that made up because you bring the psychic shit in and the games they've played, and it causes confusion. So you don't know what to believe. So I can't go either way and say, yeah, I think they're innocent or I think they're guilty. The only thing I can come up with in my mind, putting the math together, is that they have guilty knowledge. And I just try to leave it at that for the most part. But there is going to be days I'm going to have to come on here and go through some things Dawn has said, because there's some crazy things the dude said. I'm not going to down anybody who has their opinion of them. However, I don't want to bash them just because I don't want their children one day to see my content and come over here and see the hate. So that's all. Just don't bash. You can talk about them, but don't bash. Not for them, but in case Summer's ever found and the older boys. That's all. That's all I ask. I hope you guys can understand that. But I do agree, if you want to put your opinion, just put it nicely, politely. Okay.
Hey, Reg. My hair's still wet, so that's why it looks like that. Oh, thank you, One Love. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this little munchkin. I mean, this is the best emotional support animal ever. Oh, blush juice. Blush juice. Ew. You haven't known it that long?
No.
Okay.
This man just got out of jail now.
He just got out of jail?
Yeah, and he took something and had told me a few things.
Before he passed away?
Well, they found him dead in the cage.
So you've known since at least February then, right?
Yeah. But this man that was definitely you just to take with a grain of salt, you know.
So pay attention to what she's saying here, because this has changed. Fred all of a sudden just found out while he was in jail that Cotton had been unalived, and they found him in a cave. And he's only known this since February, that it's a possibility that Cotton took Summer, although he'll go on for a year or 2 years after a year after this to tell you that Cotton was at his house and he was screwing Candace. The story has changed and grown and grown and grown. Pay attention.
Because
He's what?
he acts crazy.
He acted crazy half the time? And he talked to you specifically about Summer?
Yes.
Are they gonna so what?
And the only one I talked to was you and Malcolm.
So are
I wasn't putting nothing out there.
okay. Oh, well, shit.
Then she mutes the call so she could tell him what to say. Mute. Say that. I'd love to know what she was saying to him while it was muted. Why mute it, Ziggy?
Yeah.
But they just won't make it fail.
Are they thinking more than that it's several people involved? Huh?
Yes.
Can you say what Roy told you? Or are you not allowed to?
I'm not allowed to really.
Okay, yeah, don't get into trouble then. Maybe you can tell me down the road.
Yeah.
All right. It's really
In the beginning, just hold your head up, and you'll come clean and out.
well.
It's one look like crazy.
I can't understand you at all. Unfortunately, the phone is so messed up.
Let me go.
Okay. I think he's gonna try to call me on another line, guys. I couldn't understand him at all. It sucks, man. He couldn't tell me. He's not allowed to tell me like what the guy told him.
That might have been part of it, Joe, but they go on to say with Laura on panel and even later that he got in trouble for using somebody else's chirp to send her a message that got him in trouble. It pissed Laura off. Ellie was sending messages on a different chirp. She was sending money to a different kiosk, his sister Karen. And we've gone over all that in the last week. Yeah. He was using multiple chirps, people's accounts. He was probably paying people. You have to pay people in cigarettes or candy or drugs in jail in order to do things like that. So he probably got somebody else in trouble and he was paying them with YouTube money that Ziggy and her crew was sending. Some commissary, some candy bars, to use other people's chirps. And he said something bad on somebody's chirp, and that's what got him banned. Just got to listen real close.
I couldn't understand what he was saying. He said, what I did get is that he said that he felt like they were trying to avoid answering if they found Summer. Like they said they found the cave that he was talking about. Because he said that they called him in for questioning again last night. Hold on. Shit.
He lived like a king in jail off the back of Summer. He's sitting there saying he got beat up and all this other shit, and the guards and the prison people were saying no, he made that up and did it to himself. Right? But she's sending money off the back of Summer to the suspect while he's sitting in jail, being questioned for 2 other unalivings other than Summers, failing polygraph tests, and she's sending him money off of subs on Summers' back. Dirty money, huh, Ziggy? Was it a way to clean it? But you're going down. I promise.
He just tried to call, but it hung up.
Right now, Elizabeth, we're watching them in love. This is when they started dating and talking on the phone, according to Ziggy. Right here. This is where their lives changed. Laura gets on panel a little bit later after she gets out of jail and says, I don't want Fred no more. You're watching Ziggy and Fred in a love relationship right now. That's what this is. All fake, in my opinion. I don't think they're married. I don't think they're in a relationship. I think Ziggy's the handler. That's my opinion. I think he and Laura are still together, considering they still talk together daily.
If at the very least, I'll talk to him Sunday. Those phones suck. You can't hear anything. No, he didn't have court today. He has no idea. Like, I don't understand why it says that. He didn't even know Laura was arrested. He said that they're thinking it's multiple people, but that's nothing new. Yeah. I was trying to understand why he would have information like, since before February and not, I couldn't understand what he was saying. It was irritating at all. Like, I couldn't hear anything. But he said, I guess it was Hawkins County. He thinks it was Hawkins County. I'll watch for him, but, man, I could hear him way better on the video freaking thing. He talks like that. He's very timid. That was Chad Arnold, not some dumb blonde. Who's Caleb Whalen? I'm not sure.
Didn't Guy Schutzius say Donnie Whalen started businesses with my dad? Let's go listen to that because we just got a Whalen name.
Adobe Acrobat AI Assistant helps me build trust with clients. With AI Assistant, I can find contract details quickly. Having all of this together helps position myself as an expert, and it gives me that confidence to talk to clients.
Morning, team.
Yeah.
Morning, team.
Who am I speaking with?
Guy Schutzius.
Oh, Guy, this is Crystal. Why are you answering my father's business?
Excuse me?
This is Crystal, Marty's daughter. I called the number that is listed on his business, SGD Building Contractors, Inc., and it comes directly to you. Why are you answering his phone number?
Because he had a business set up with me, Donnie Ryland, and him to go down when the hurricanes happened. Unfortunately,
He talks like that. He's very timid. That was Chad Arnold, not some dumb blonde. Who's Caleb Whalen?
Busted. Okay, let's continue.
I'm not sure if Ricky Crawford's still in there, but I could check probably. Oh, hey, Crime Stories Obsessed.
You are a local, right, hair curlers and crime? Let me know if you want to grab a link. I'd like to know what you know about the Whalens, because my father was very good friends with the Whalens from up here in Pittsburgh. I remember Donnie. If you know him, you should ask him about the time my dad was pissing off the boat in the river and fell off the barge. Yeah, I was on the boat that day. I've been around him. I was a really little kid, but I know the Whalens. So, there you go. Thank you so very much. I hope the feds are paying attention.
Yeah, he said that he thought that they would already be down here giving him a lie detector test. They want to, because of what he knows, I guess, they want to make sure that he's being honest. Dude, what if they did find her? And that's why they want to give him a lie detector test. Can you guys, oh my God, no way. No way they've actually. Because he was saying, well, that's why I feel like they found her, because they were avoiding the question, and also because they want to give me a lie detector test to just rule him out of it. I didn't know it was a cave, and he said a cave underwater or something. See, Lisa. And somebody said, I don't know, somebody told me in that they saw locals saying that there was a helicopter over Laurel Run or whatever that place is called yesterday. Oh, I know. That's what I'm wondering too. He said that they know that he has nothing to do with it, but like they haven't ruled anybody out publicly. You know, I mean, they've told him personally that they know he doesn't have anything to do with it, but that doesn't mean that he's see, the thing is, if they went there and they found him, if they went to where Fred said and they found something, they might be like, well, why does Fred know this? You know, we got to clear him and make sure he has nothing to do with this. Because if she's right where he says, it kind of looks suspicious. Can't imagine him saying this stuff while they were recording him. If he's being untruthful, that would be really dumb. No, you can't call him back. He tried to call me again, but I'm going to talk to him Sunday as long as it doesn't. He talks so quietly too, and it's just, and he's half deaf, so it's like, Well, I couldn't understand what he was saying. He was telling me that he wasn't really supposed to tell me why.
For you Tennessee people, I'm curious. Do you guys know Mark Samus? I think that's his name, Samus. Really curious if anybody down there knows Mark.
Or what Roy said to him, and I didn't want to pressure him for that because yeah, he knows they're recording because I reminded him, like, hey, the recording. He knows that. He's not worried because he knows he has nothing to do with it. I mean, he can't get any trouble for telling me anything, especially if they didn't tell him not to say something. And especially if they already have her, maybe it doesn't matter. I don't think they really have her already. Do you guys? No. Laurel Park over there, where that Sensible Tunnel is. Yeah. So asking questions specifically of like why, I don't know. It sounded like he was going to explain something, but then of course the phone freaking cut out. I wish that he was good at, emailing. He said, well, it would have had to been before February because that's when he passed away, was in February. So that's been 4 months ago. I tried to ask him, like why I don't know why he wouldn't. He said he just found this out. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. Everybody knows that Fred's been talking to YouTubers or to me. Why would somebody go and tell him something?
To you, Ziggy. Nobody's reached out to Fred. Well, when I did, what happened? When Fred got out of jail, I reached out to him. Just because you made that statement and you don't allow people to speak to him or for him to speak for himself. Guilt. Now, I want to know why Chicky was over there asking you about the Waylands. Fred, you want to answer to that? Because that would be a connection to me to where you are or where you used to be. Told you there's many connections. We're going to look that girl's name up because I'm going to go look at this, clip it, write it down, and then I'm going to write the girl that lady freaking asked about, the Wayland. And then maybe I'm going to research all the Waylands down there and find out which one of them is connected to Donnie and Guy. Okay? As I said, many connections. Bitch.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I believe Fred. I do. I'm just kind of wondering why. I just hope he hasn't been sitting on information for a few months. Hey, Carmel G.
That connects that motherfucking guy Schutzius right to there. Do you understand that? I'm so happy that came up in her shit. I can't even listen to what she's saying. I'm so happy that came up because I've been waiting a long time. Hey, did y'all know that Dawn's parents lived with them people? His mom, when she moved down there? The Whalens, the Christians. Yeah, we're going to go digging. I need a break. I'm lighting a cigarette with you guys. You Whalens out there? Mascara, whatever the fuck your name was. Are you a Whalen? Was you asking if she knew you? It's very possible I might. Dude.
I think let's see. I don't know. Do I have?
I miss you, Sin. You haven't been around lately. I hope you're doing well. Okay.
I don't know if that's the code or not. He does have trouble spelling. Their Carmel is the Nightbot just put up the link. I'm glad he was able to make a call though, but still, those phones are shit. They're horrible. There's still an Amber Alert. Then there has been no recovery. Right, you would think. But if they're trying to not get it out into the public yet, they wouldn't cancel something like that because it would alert the public. This would be, I don't know. I'm sitting here, I'm just in my head like, oh my God, what if, like, he could have said something to Fred like, you could get rid of a body here. Then when police questioned him, he brought that up, a specific name, put two and two together. Yeah, I feel like it was something like he didn't realize at the time it was something that it was really something, but you know what bothers me is that he told police when he was in jail. That's the only thing that bothers me about it. And if I'm going to be honest, even though, I back Fred,
It bothers you he told police when he was in jail. Yeah, why wouldn't he say Cotton was sus around the time Summer went missing if he was there on the road or anything around that day? I mean, y'all just be putting all kinds of people in there, right? Where's Andy in all this? We're not hearing, but Andy was on the road next to a blue truck on camera. That's not what we're hearing. This was less than a year ago, maybe a year ago. You were feeding that bullshit out prior to him going to jail, but you really fucking beat it when he got out. Did you not, Ziggy? Make it make sense.
it ruins credibility a little bit if sometimes a lot bit if somebody.
Yeah, Innocent, I've pointed that out many times. I have many videos and lives about it. The whole Knox Pope, the whole Marvin, whatever, I've spoke about it to complete exhaustion. Now that people are listening, a lot of people hear it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I definitely have been silenced on here. Now I know why. And you just gave me more proof of it.
He tells on somebody because they got in trouble. Like, he knows if he would give the information to find Summer Wells, he knows that they would probably drop those dealing charges. Like, no problem. The airplane tracker. Did they put that? Is that show up in the airplane tracker, Sylvia? Hey, Jam. Aw, thank you, Carmel, for the PayPal. That's very kind. And then I also got I don't want to say the name because I don't, and I got a Venmo. I don't want to say the name because it's their real name. That's really nice. I appreciate it because these things are, it's freaking expensive to do these, especially the jail video visits. It looks like that's all. If for some reason I get blocked talking to him, one of you guys are gonna have to take up the slack. Thank you, Christine. That's so sweet. That's why he agreed to take a lie detector test, in my opinion. Well, he said that they found the cave that he's talking about. Well, interesting, guys. I guess only time will tell what's the truth and what's BS or what's. I do know, though, I'm not too naive to realize that he has some pretty serious charges over his head. They're not. It's serious, but because he doesn't have it's first time him being charged for something like that. It's not that. I mean, if you ever go missing, you want Ziggy, Justin, Perger, and come. Just ask what cotton. Thank you, Marie. She said, thank you for the coverage with Fred. And then the other one, Carrie says, thank you for all your hard work and dedication to Summer. Oh, thank you guys. We need to figure this out together. And then Carmel says, thanks for all you do for Summer. Thank you guys. Yeah, I don't know what to think either. I mean, he's been pretty honest in my experience. I mean, but I also realize he's in a. But the thing is, if he's just saying bullshit and it doesn't lead to Summer's body, then that's not going to help him any. That's just going to piss off law enforcement. WCIA network is true. What's that, Crystal? Or why did he take Summer? No, he didn't plant the bones, in my opinion. Annabelle, I don't believe that. But that's what Jody Sue's trying to spread. Can I play the call again? You can't understand them. It's so difficult. I mean,
I don't think we need to watch this no more. I want to move over to Jody. I want to do that quickly. Is that okay with you guys? Let me know. We heard the call. We hear her bullshit. We see the lies. I really want to move over to Jody because I want to hear what Jody says Tiffany's shit was in this. And I think it's important that we listen to Benny. I think it's a possibility Benny came back on here faking with Tiffany. I don't know. The whole Autumn thing is made up. I don't believe that girl's name's Autumn, even in the pictures. She can come grab a link with her face too. That was bullshit after a 12-hour call with Jody that I would like to hear more of. If not all of it, fine, but more of. Muscles and mascara, coffee, whatever. They were really, really close with Tiffany, right? And now my mind's grinding because she put that name up on the screen. And you see it coincides with the name of my father's best friends. Just like I said, many connections. So now, because of what Jody released yesterday, those were old recordings, by the way. Ziggy was asking in the few minutes I watched her, did Jody ever release these before? Yes, several times. She's played them. At least 2 or 3 times, Ziggy. They're not new. I got played yesterday. I thought she was going to release the whole things. So the whole Opal thing at the end of it, I think was old, but I do want her to show me where I was working with Opal at any time. I spoke to Opal as a sub. She might have written me a couple times in a messenger. I don't know. I don't respond to people. I get several messages. I don't work with her. Jody, if you think she's over here playing fuck shit, then you need to explain it to me so I can help you bust it. Right now, I don't think Opal had anything to do with anything. Birdie neither. I can't prove they are, or you're not even saying who it is you think they are. But this Muscles fucking bitch, she needs looked into. I would like her to come grab a link. No. Hold on. Damn, every time I watch something, I learn something new. And it sets me off. I'm in here in a good mood, getting ready to put something on to laugh at. Y'all heard my dad's friend, right? Who did my dad go into business with? A Waylon and a Schutzius. Several times. Who's AWBJ? I got fucking questions. Lots of them. No, not really. Just one. The fuck you know about my dad? Waylon. Okay, let's start with bits 1.
And I could not.
This is a 14-minute video. I need to step away and get some food. I ain't ate yet. I woke up, took a shower, came right here. So I'm going to munch here on something. I don't know what. So we're just going to listen. I don't know. You guys know I always say that and I come back and give commentary. But I'm going to step away for a moment.
Do what they're doing. I wouldn't be able to make it. I probably would hurt myself. You know, to be honest with you, I'm just being real. I couldn't take, watching or knowing that my baby was gone. And because of that, it means that I would never, well, I can't say never, I would try my best to make sure I was never in a situation that would make my child go. Right?
Right.
It's fucking insane.
I mean, it's like, I'm a mom. I obviously know what you mean. It's that fear the same way. It's like Andy's going to kill him, or I get free, and now the world's trying to take him with the same fucking abuser that I worried every day was going to kill us. And, I have lived and survived, and thought I was taking my last breath on many occasions for these 2 kids of mine. And I will always live and breathe and die for them. And if something happens to either one, I won't survive it. I won't. I can't.
The same as me.
I worry about my kid and we're breaking out. I worry about my little right now.
I thought that with this one, I when I was younger, I must have been a lot harder in my heart. I was just getting out of different, lockups and shit, and I was harder. I didn't care about nothing. Now, I try to tell myself, he gets here, it's the first time I see him on Friday. I'm like, no, that's what I start thinking about. Friday gets here, I'm already thinking about Sunday. And how, on Friday afternoons, I feel blessed when I can get him on Friday. And I'll tell you why, because if she's got something going on and I can't, if I get him on Saturday, we spend most of Saturday getting reacquainted and getting the rules straightened out and all that stuff you got to do with a 4-year-old. Now 5. He'll be 5 this week. And then you have basically from the time he gets up at 7 until 1 or 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. That's it. That is all of it.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more, Jody. I can't do that anymore. I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what that means. But what it means right now is that fucking it's the same for him too. It's the same for him. Every time it's time to go, here come the tears. And I think that's what sets me back is him.
Yeah.
And I can't, when you're younger, when I was younger and had 2 right next to each other, man, it was easier. But this one, he's, my oldest is 22. Fucking old man, and it's fucking slipped away, and now I blinked and here it is. If we blink, it'll be 10 years from now, Jody, and the fucking dumbass Wells will still be doing this shit. They'll still be doing this shit right here. There's always going to be somebody here to let them do that. Always. And I don't know why. Why can't they just turn it off? We can turn it off. I've seen you go for a while without getting on. I can shit out of probably won't be on now for a while because of what Tiffany did. You know, you can't have fun and then that bitch fucking call the police, do all kind of extra shit. Like, just between me and you, I hate that bitch. And I don't hate you.
After listening to this, what did Tiffany do, Benny? I'm not understanding what it is Tiffany did that she called the police on you. Does anybody remember? But he comes back on, and then him and Tiffany are really cool after this phone call before he goes to jail. Sort of. Did he come back on? Oh my God, my coffee. Hold on, guys. 1 sec. It was extremely brief when he came back on and then got banned. Oh my God, I forgot to shut the boil off. The shit's going to go over. 1 sec. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Holy cow. I don't think that they really, Jody said in this that Benny had come back on one more time, sticking up for her. I have to go back and look at some dates and look at some things. However, Benny wasn't allowed online for a while, right? And here's Tiffany going into Ziggy's chats, making friends with Ziggy, posting pictures saying Benny's dating someone. Was Benny able to confirm or deny them claims? Could it be made up? Listen deeply to what Benny says to Jody here. I'm going to go back a little bit, finish doing what I got to do here. But I want you guys to listen. Has Tiffany been on here lying? Sticking up for Benny, making up lies, trying to distract because Benny can't get online? It was just a thought I had last night. It's a little bit of speculation. But listening to this doesn't sound like a man who really likes Tiffany. And it does sound like he's being genuine with Jody, the way he's talking about his son and how he misses him. What happened here? And then I want you to listen to the extravagant gifts that he was getting out of nowhere. Actually, let me just start the whole thing over.
I wouldn't be able to make it. I probably would hurt myself. You know, to be honest with you, I'm just being real. I couldn't take, you know, watching or knowing that my baby was gone. And because of that, it means that I would never, well, I can't say never. I would try my best to make sure I was never in a situation that would make my child go, right?
Right.
It's fucking insane.
I mean, it's like, I'm a mom. I obviously know what you mean. It's that fear the same way. It's like Andy's going to kill him, or I get free, and now the world's trying to take him with the same fucking abuser that I'm worried every day is going to kill us. And, you know, I have lived and survived and thought I was taking my last breath on many occasions for these 2 kids of mine. And I will always live and breathe and die for them. And if something happens to either one, I won't survive it. I can't.
The same as me. Like
I worry about my kid and we're breaking out. I worry about my little right now.
I thought that with this one, I when I was younger, I must have been a lot harder in my heart. I was just getting out of different, lockups and shit, and I was harder. I didn't care about nothing. Now, like, I try to tell myself, he gets here, it's the first time I see him on Friday. I'm like, no, that's what I start thinking about. Friday gets here, I'm already thinking about Sunday. And how, on Friday afternoons, I feel blessed when I can get him on Friday. And I'll tell you why, because if she's got something going on and I can't, if I get him on Saturday, we spend most of Saturday getting reacquainted and getting the rules straightened out and all that stuff you got to do with a 4-year-old. Now 5, maybe 5 this week. And then you have basically like from the time he gets up at 7 until 1 or 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. That's it. That is all of it.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more, Jody. I can't do that anymore. I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what that means. But what it means right now is that fucking it's the same for him too. It's the same for him. Every time it's time to go, here come the tears. And I think that's what sets me back is him.
Yeah.
And I can't, when you're younger, when I was younger and had 2 right next to each other, man, it was easier. But this one, he's, my oldest is 22. Fucking old man, and it's fucking slipped away, and now I blinked and here it is. And if we blink, it'll be 10 years from now, Jody, and the fucking dumbass Wells will still be doing this shit. We'll still be doing this shit right here. There's always going to be somebody here to let them do that. Always. And I don't know why. Why can't they just turn it off? We can turn it off. I've seen you go for a while without getting on. I probably won't be on now for a while because of what Tiffany did. You can't have fun and then that bitch fucking call the police and do all kind of extra shit. Like, just between me and you, I hate that bitch. And I don't hate anybody, Jody. I fucking hate her.
I can't tell you, I'm too thrilled with her after I know that she was, Keys, I know she was in defection. She was the one having Chase thinking that, I think he thought he was working for the real feds in McDonough who had real power, and she definitely was having us stalked, and then Chase made up his own fake police force to,
I would do anything short of killing her or hurting her. But I tell you what I would do. I would take naked videos and pictures of her and put them all over Pornhub. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Wrong, Benny. Don't do that. Like Jody says, that just brings her attention. People like that shit and she thinks it's cute. She's not above doing that shit because she sent you pictures of her shoving shit inside of herself. That shows you how gross of a fucking human being that she is. Slithers, I would like you to grab a link because I believe that you've been on here lying to people for a very long time. I don't think Benny's been talking to you at all. What did you do that you had called the feds to his house? Was that after he came out for you with my lawsuit with Linda? Was that at your behest? Because I'm starting to think that it is. I want you and Muscles to grab a link, and I want you to tell me just how close you are, how many cases you worked on together. Let's go. Send your little piranha Casey over here. Whoever else you want to. Y'all are busted. Thank you, Jody. I'm going to move past the fucking Opal and Birdie shit. We're done, Tiffany. You're heading this shit, ain't you? You were supposed to come out with Ziggy against me, and then I named Diana as Dana, and you didn't. I haven't fallen for your shit this whole time. It's obvious what's been going on. So now why don't you come up here and tell us about the money, the gifts, your girls, why Benny hated you, why you called the feds to his house. and let's have that conversation. He wasn't allowed online, yet you got out here and made up he had girlfriends and y'all was talking and cool. You had to change your skilo after some shit went down, right? That we don't know about. Now I'm telling you to come out here and tell me how close you are with the Whalens and grab a motherfucking link.
Like, this is not, I'm where you're at now, and I hate that it took me fucking this long to get there. It took me fucking 17 months to get here.
Keith, I never once, I think Fizz and her both think I was buddies or something. I was doing exactly what I said I was doing. Tiffany was just one of the last pieces. I didn't like her at all. I had no attention to anybody that ever thinks I bought her bullshit or we're friendsies or anything like that. Has to be a special kind of stupid.
It was easy for you to leave her, right?
And everybody's like, Tiffany treated her so good, and the falling out, and I hate she treated you. I was like, y'all really thought that I was really falling for TM's bullshit, like we were real friends? Didn't I give enough hints and winks and nods? Just like it did. Did anybody really believe about this bullshit? Come on now.
Just resources. That's all they are. They're just resources.
And no, it wasn't resources. It was like what, it's always in it be until the shit's done. They can do that puzzle, but it's like.
And you know what's fucked up about this place, Joe? Let me tell you something. I woke up this morning, I feel like shit. Not physically. So all these girls that Tiffany has, right? They, she's fucked them all over. And when I took a stand against the shit finally, because she was doing what she was doing to Margie, and I was like, you're gonna get Margie fucking killed. She's got abusers, rapists.
Can someone tell me who Margie is and what the story is? Because I don't know it. That would be fantastic, so I can go look it up. Because apparently Tiffany doesn't care about people being killed. Tiffany, what kind of job do you have? You got pretty nice stuff in your beautiful house, huh? Well, you sit there and you're all white talking to Molly Golightly. Storming around like an entitled princess, throwing coffee at people. Did you notice that at the end of Tiffany and Benny's relationship, well, no, through the whole thing, the John Crimes thing, I have an opinion that maybe Jody and Benny have been working together, possibly. Maybe Benny was trying to bring Tiffany down. Just another theory. We don't know. They got to come out here and say it. Didn't BK dox Tiff? Yeah, but wasn't that like in the AB days? I don't know. I don't know much about that. I've heard rumors. But what I'm seeing here is Benny was kicked off the internet, and Tiffany brought a bunch of bullshit and he couldn't defend himself after listening to him and Jody talk. Now, Ziggy won't go over that. She went over this and it was just, oh, Andy, that's Andy. They're talking about Andy. That's not Dawn. That's Andy. Then she gets a slap in the face. Oh, yeah, they're talking about Dawn. But she like zooms past the Tiffany shit, says some dumb shit. Ziggy, answer to what I'm saying about this call. That's what I want you to do. Have Tiffany come out on your panel and attack me like you two planned. I'm waiting. Muscles and Mascara, join them. Okay, Miss Whalen? In my opinion. Or connected to. My father's business deals. Right? I just proved that by accident. Why does my content always seem to add up? The things I want to share, that's because they have lied so much and showed so much of their hand that no matter what I have planned, like I said the other day, now I can just point it out. Right? So, Tiff, how much of my money did you launder with Ziggy? I think you're going to prison too. My opinion. But let's continue listening to the gifts that Benny started getting. Very high-priced gifts. Way to clean dirty money from Tiffany and her girls.
She is not reported to the police. Here you go, you're running this shit. So white boy, all of them. I said, you're gonna get this fucking lady killed, mate. I hope you'll be happy, right? So these ladies, I don't know what possesses them to do this shit. I got somebody cash apped me this morning, and I looked at the cash app. I was like, what in the fuck is this? Like, why is this amount of money coming to me?
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with summer. It's, well, my birthday's coming up, and they found out my birthday's coming up. So here they go sending money, and it makes me feel fucking terrible, Jody. And I call Phil's. I'm like, well, what is this shit? Like, oh, well, we took up the ladies had the idea, Tiffany's ladies. I guess it's just a trollery. But here I am in the middle of it, or maybe it's not trollery. But they all were like, well, let's get Benny some headphones. I have a pair of headphones. I paid $30 for them. I'm a pretty simple guy. These motherfuckers ordered some brand new Apple headphones are $675. And I was like, please don't send that to my house. I mean, I don't have, other than my car and some jewelry, I've got money in the bank. I don't own anything that's $675 that I'm just going to carry around. I got a badass computer, but I bought it used for $500.
Right.
And it took me a while to even pull the trigger and buy that.
Ziggy's dumbass comment on that was, oh, I believe that. Yeah, Really cover it, Ziggy. Go deep. Listen to it instead of try to spin a narrative and change what was said.
I know this seems like a stupid thing to be whining about, but I've had enough of all the weird shit. I cannot do for you. It's getting weirder. Oh yeah, it's getting real weird for me.
Well, for us, it's like at first it was like, there was a couple drops that were bizarre as hell. And it's like, oh, somebody's up to some fuck shit, things I won't report, things I won't say it out loud. They dropped this weird ass amount in the Cash App or sent it to us. And so I outed it. I said, hey, this came in and that way, whatever. But it's like,
just cocksucking over.
It's like sitting here and watching all of us get eaten alive. It's like last night I watched fucking chat and somewhere go, oh yeah, I think Judy Sue's just here for money. And it's like, bitch, do you realize that on a good month it's like $300, $400 that might come into AdSense? And like my Cash Apps and PayPals don't fucking move, and I'm actually in the hole further than I was when I got out of fucking Ben Hill. And that I didn't have to do is knowing I was going to lose my ass, but willing to do so to try to actually fucking help. But people see it as a...
Let me remind you that I have not seen Jody collect any fucking money besides a Christmas wish list this last Christmas in at least 2 years. I believe her. She has an amount of subs where she would make about $400 a month if she's monetized. Ziggy went on to say, oh, that's a lot of money. No, but Jody doesn't monetize every month. I think what she was pointing to was when she first came here and she was making that amount. And she has spoken about that before. But Ziggy will go on and try to change it. And, oh, well, she's making so much money and this, that, and the other. Jody hasn't been monetized in a very long time. Please, even with the high views on her channel, she's doing it without monetization, which is the funniest shit. It shows you she's doing it on purpose. Tiffany, I know you're awake, boo-boo. You're watching. I'm sure somebody reached out to you by now. I would like you to grab a link. Deny my claims. I truly believe you have been in here stalking and pretending to be Benny and writing like him and trolling people and making up stories about him while he's not been allowed online. And I would like you to prove that I'm wrong. Please, come prove to me I'm wrong. Show me some messages between you and Benny. You know all the receipts you pushed me to pull out for Linda and then attacked me for pulling them out, and then filed a lawsuit and had Benny come on and file that lawsuit that started fucking war, talk about it, I can see what happened now. I appreciate that Jody re-put these out. Now that I know things. And I really, really, really want you to grab a fucking link. Come deny it. You're going to prison too. I can't wait.
In here for money. Like, do you know what $600 or $800 or $1,000 could mean for I'm little or anything right now? It could mean a difference in entire.
Honey, I had a Chihuahua. It is a mix. It is a Chihuahua mix. That dog has a Chihuahua face. It does not have a Pomeranian face. Please go look. Pomeranian faces are smashed. That dog has an apple head Chihuahua head with lots of fur. Now, Luminous, I would like you to get the fuck out of my chat and quit coming in here under different names. Okay? Your psychic names show who you are.
Entire life, right? But for creators who are making that hand over fist over that shitting and telling chats that, oh, she's just here for money. It's like, bitch, there ain't nothing coming or going either way. You know? Like, fucking spare me with the here for the money shit, you know?
I'm the same way. Like, I'd rather be broke than fucking feel like, you know, somebody's gonna fuck up my life, my real life, because they don't like the fact that, you know, this, that, or the third. This shit went somewhere that it was never supposed to go. And when it went there, it promised quietly to never return to normal. And that's where it's at right now. It will never return to normal. Whatever normal was, like, it was as normal as I think me and you will ever see it in the beginning. And now, fuck, it's trashed. It's all the way trashed. It's fucking, you know, I want to be able to stay here and talk and do this, but no, they're going to make sure you don't some kind of way, even if it's this weird fucking way where they're doing this shit, you know? Like, so what does that mean? Like, these people want a war. They want to see me and Tiffany have a war. Man, you got to care about somebody to go to war with them. I don't care about none of these people. I don't care about Don. I mean, I know that they may think I do.
So right before Benny gets banned, there's people trying to get him and Tiffany to fight behind the scenes. Tiffany, I really want you to grab a link. Come on, girl. You got balls. Although Benny did say when he felt the time was right, he would turn shit over so that you couldn't be online anymore. Is that what he did? Are you sneaking around? Because you really ain't been going live. You didn't come out to attack me. Is it a possibility Benny stopped you? I mean, you've been in Molly's and shit, but you've been pretty quiet. Barely talking about Summer, trying to join the Sebastian shit. I really want you to grab a link. I mean, you're ballsy. You'll tell anybody off. You've even come on my channel and told, actually, you started a lot of problems between me and Jody. I'm still curious why Jody thought I was sitting in the living room with Scott H. eating popcorn while you were drunk on a live accusing me of unaliving my sister's unborn baby. A lot of that shit makes sense now. Definitely makes sense. Just from this one 14-minute video. I don't even care about the rest of this conversation Jody and Benny had. This first video bits, it's the most telling. Tiffany, please come grab a link. I have a feeling you've been lying a very long time. to a lot of people. And when Jody released this the first 1, 2, 3 times, y'all should have been listening.
I thought I did, or, did I lead them to believing that? Whatever. But fuck all this shit. Fuck it all. Because it's about as soon as the time you say thank you for some shit that you don't want anyways. Oh, now you're implicit. No, I don't know. I worry about this shit with Don and Candace all the time. I'm like, these motherfuckers. Somebody's gonna try to pull me into this shit. Watch. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be getting I'll be getting a knock on the door from the fucking FBI again. I already had one, not from Summer's case, but from the boys' cases. I call the FBI on me and shit. Oh, they come.
Yeah, but I mean, they have to know easily that you're obviously not in the same fucking state. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Thank you for saying that, because sometimes Jody, I'm like,
nah, Terry, I think something happened about this money behind the scenes. I think there's investments and money being pushed, and people were sending Benny large amounts of money. He took it as gifts and started taking it, then started thinking about it. He's in trouble. He's fighting with his ex. I hope they're back together with their baby, getting their shit together. I know Benny went to court last month. I hope he's just staying off of here because he doesn't want no problems. And he's moving on and fixing his relationship that Tiffany broke. That's when she started creeping around, nudes and this. Girls are sneaky. We're women. We know how women work. They just as dirty as men. It's fake. I don't think she is at all. I think she's out here making people believe that her and BK are buddy behind the scenes, and they're really not. After listening to this, she's calling people on them, causing them problems. What happened, Tiffany? Bring muscles and mascara with you.
Do these people know something? Like, because, man, I have bad days. Like, do these people know something I don't know? Or am I crazy and, like, I'm not even on YouTube? Like, I think that shit for, like, 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, bro, pull yourself together. Like, this shit is stupid. And
Do you find it weird?
Except for passing through going to Detroit. That's it. Through Memphis. That's it. Never been.
There we go. That's how I can tell you Tiffany's lying. Casey, all of them. They came into my chat telling me that he went to Colorado. And he didn't go through Tennessee. Not at all. There was a video of him in Tennessee. I fucking seen it with my own motherfucking eyes. He was standing by a pot machine. And here he just told you it's true. I didn't hear this the last time. Always got to listen twice.
For saying that. Because, sometimes, Jody, I'm like, do these people know something? Like, because, man, I have bad days. Like, do these people know something I don't know? Or am I crazy and, like, I'm not even on YouTube? Like, I think that shit for, like, 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, bro, pull yourself together. Like, this shit is stupid. And
Do you find it weird?
Except for passing through going to Detroit. That's it. Through Memphis. That's it.
But her and Casey came to my chat and told me that he went to Colorado and didn't even go to Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee except for that one time passing through going to Detroit, where he's from, where his daughter lives. That makes more sense than Colorado, Tiffany. So do you want to come say why you lied? Why was you trying to spin narratives? But let's continue.
Never been anywhere in Tennessee.
You find it weird at all that Dolly's supposed to be coming back through here in a couple days, and then
Fuck, dude, I don't even know, but fuck, do I think
He was supposed to have court the last week of January. I have reason to believe he's been in my chat. I don't know if he's court ordered or just staying off. I haven't checked on his court shit because I don't care. He'll come back when he's ready, if he ever decides to come back. Truth, I really hope he's telling LE and TBI and everybody everything, especially about this fucking Slithers bitch. And I hope he's getting his shit together with his wife and maybe getting some therapy after all of this. I think he was played. I've gone over several times where you could see demeanors in him change during the case. I've done lives on it, many of them. You can see where things change. Tiffany was a big change. Penny was a big change. Tim was a big change. Look at those points. Look at how he covered the case prior. And I don't even fucking like Benny. He caused me hell over the Linda shit. Tiffany set that up, in my opinion. Yeah, that dog definitely got an applehead face. 100%. I've had a Chihuahua. I loved my Chihuahua. I miss him. He passed away. But you can hear it right now. There were setups with Tiffany in the background, just as he's talking to Jody.
I think the fact that Dolly is still free on the street is weird, Jody. Straight up.
It's coinciding with lockdown coming, and it seems only after court dates and all sorts of shit.
I still don't think White Boy was involved in anything money. I could be wrong. I'm not investigating him. I have enough. As you see, I've already gone off after enough fucking big fish, and I continue to. I don't have the time to go after White Boy, and I don't see anything with White Boy that says that he was laundering money. That's all I care about at this point right now. And Summer, of course, Summer. But I don't think White Boy did anything with Summer. You get that weird-ass justice bitch, Bond Billsman, sending him weird-ass videos. I don't know what the situation is there. So I'm not going to comment any further on any other people. My concern in this video is Benny, Tiffany, Jody, and now Muscles and Mascara. She was really good friends with Linda. I remember they had a channel together, I believe. The Coffee, Crayons, and Crimes, or what was the name of it? Didn't they come on each other's panels all the time, Linda and Muscles? And Linda is definitely connected to Wayland's. Are we getting somewhere, Linda? I don't care if the lawsuit's still there. I know what's going on. A judge is going to get you in court one day, the feds, the FBI, and they're going to figure it out. See, I've been watching Summer's case for a long time, and I know who was on whose panels and who was friends with who. I know where TT started on Tiffany's. I know that Tiffany and Ziggy are fake as fuck with their fights. I know that Tiffany started with AB, who had the stalks all up on the top of his shit. And I know ain't a fucking one of you fucking responding to me. Grab a link. Carrot pusher.
Seems weird another pilgrimage is taking place.
How you doing? Huh? What?
Yes, he was definitely court ordered not to be online. However, he had court and he was supposed to get out. It was supposed to be done. His time was up. He probably still would have had probation. But I don't know how court went. He had court at the end of January to conclude those charges, Sweet Sativa. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a possibility he's able to come back online right now and just doesn't want to. I don't know how his court went. Those charges were like a year ago. Yes, he had a court order, but they didn't last forever. He had to go back to court. Oh, she probably has. She's probably the best troll pretending to be Benny and many others.
It's a turning of the guard, right?
I mean, obviously, because you got Josh doing his thing, you got the verse surrounding him and his chats and shit now.
Oh, I worked with the woman that he raped in Memphis, or Nashville rather.
Who?
Got her all set up with the fucking sex crimes in Nashville.
Josh?
Reported. No, not me.
Oh, the one when he went to the Upchurch con.
After the Upchurch concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard some things said about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Don, this is it. Don can't even legally be fucking with him, Jody. Sorry, I'm rushing. He can't be fucking with White Boy Lockdown, or me, or Dolly. He's on probation. The stipulation of every fucking probation in America.
Is he on active probation?
Don?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then if he's on active probation, then yeah, you can't have contact with felons or criminals. You can't congregate. Now, after a certain period, and after probation's over in Tennessee, yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
Just not in large groups.
Right. So right now, he's in violation. He just doesn't care. Now, it would have been. I'm not saying it because it's Don.
I thought he pulled his time though, like as long as he pulled whatever he came out free and
owed him 4 years. He owed him 4 years and had only been on a year. Well, about a year and a half when he got trouble with the judge.
Oh, you're talking about when he violated because of the. But I thought the DUI was the DUI.
He had the gun.
Oh.
No, the gun. So the DUI is a violation of probation. You can't drink alcohol or drink and drive.
Yeah.
A lot of police contact will even constitute a violation if it's the wrong guy. So.
All right. That video's done. I'm going to come back in a little bit and we'll go over the other two. It's only.
To fulfill that promise, let us fight.
Jesus, Jody. Has she posted anything since we're here? No. This was cute, though. I liked that. So I'm going to get off of here and go do my daily chores. I got some dishes to do. I got some dishes to take downstairs. Hubby's sleeping. He got to go to work later. Daughter's going to be getting up. I got to get my day going. That's why I came on pretty early so that I could jump off. I may be back. I want to go over the other two portions of this between Benny and Jody. However, I don't think the other two matter at all right now at this moment. I really wanted to get through that first one, especially after you see Muscles and Mascara coming to Ziggy's talking about, do you know Waylon? Now you just gave me which one of you motherfuckers was online. Love it. Thank you for that. I love when my content goes together and I don't even mean for it to. That's how noticeable this shit is now. Yeah, I will check my messages later. I'm not going to be on Facebook immediately. Like I said, I have to call the pharmacy. I need refills on medicine. I got to do my dishes. I want to listen to a little bit of music for about 20 minutes, maybe peruse and see some other things if I missed anything last night. Well, I slept like a baby. And then I will come back on and we'll go over the other 2 portions of Jody and whatever. I don't know. My link stands for the whole day muscles and mascara and Tiffany Marie. Even you, Linda. Let's do the thing, bitches. All right. See you this afternoon. Bye.